right, guys, name is Tyler, aka Nanogenix, and today, what is going on, bro? It's not a 350 million download celebration, even though I'm probably still gonna call it a download celebration because it's way easier than saying simultaneous worldwide release celebration. Anyways, with all that said, I do want to cover some news. Do want to cover some stuff that just just some thoughts going through my head real fast. I'm gonna shut up and let's dive in. Now, I know not all of y'all are super deep in the Dokkan community and you've not already seen 1.5 million videos of it, but then I know some of you have, so that's why I don't like to take too much time. But for one, you should follow me at Nanogenix on Twitter. Look at it. Don't you want it? You know you do. Anyway, this is the new icon. This is not like photoshopped, whatever. I literally grabbed this off of the download screen for me updating my own Dokkan app. This is the new icon for Dokkan, which essentially confirms there's a brand new Goku and Vegeta releasing that. Of course, they have their earrings on. They're going to do a Potara fusion into Vegito. For anyone that didn't see this coming, I don't know what to tell you. Vegito is a freaking gold mine for Akatsuki, Bandai, and the like. So obviously, we're going to get a new Vegito. So he is one half of the dual Dokkan Fest LRs that we will be getting. Now, the other half, I think, has basically been confirmed. If you look at this sort of thing right here, I don't know who this was. I don't know if I'm blocked. It's private, whatever. But basically, Goresh responds with this, Kid Buu, and says that the campaign is surrounding the finale of the Majin Buu saga. So I think for everyone that has been asking for so long, we are finally getting an LR Kid Buu. I think that's pretty close because the reason why I'm saying I think it will be Kid Buu is because we literally just got the freaking Super Buu on the JP side. And of course, Global will get the dual Dokkan Fest once all this ends. They'll probably do another sort of single character Dokkan Fest. And then we'll do probably the dual Dokkan Fest of the transforming Gotenks and the transforming Buu probably sometime in early November. So it shouldn't be a Buu, and it really shouldn't be a Super Buu either. It could be a Buuhan. It really could still be a Buuhan. I wouldn't necessarily write that out totally, but I think Kid Buu is probably safer bet. But we'll know very soon, which we're about to talk about. Anyways, a couple of things here. It is not being called the 350 million download celebration. It's being called the simultaneous worldwide release campaign, which is a friggin' mouthful, which is why I said I still kind of want to call it download celebration. Now, it's to no one's surprise, the downloads are finally slowing down. I mean, 300 million downloads is just insane anyways. If the anime was here, we weren't going through a pandemic, and the anime could have returned potentially if it was supposed to. Who knows? It's been supposed to being returned for freaking ever now. Then I'm sure the game would be flourishing even more. It's still doing really well. This is not to look at this and go, oh no, is there something wrong? No, it's just holy crap, 300 million downloads is still a freaking crap ton. And the anime isn't going on, so we aren't getting new characters that people care a ton about, right? Like if freaking an episode with Moro dropped and then he dropped in game the same night, bro, are you like, dude, it would be nuts. It will be nuts. It's going to happen at some point. I guarantee it. A new freaking Goku, new Vegeta, something happens in the anime and then boom, it's in Dokkan, it's in Legends, dude. I mean, it'll be crazy when the anime finally freaking decides to come back, but that's neither here nor there. We're getting a new stage of Infinite Dragon Ball history, which of course is Majin Buu Saga themed, and the celebration is lasting until October 8th. Since we talked about those things, in case you're someone that's wondering when is this all going to take place, we kind of sort of knew from the leaks on the Gacha website, but if you look at this, I mean, this is when Gohan and Cell released last year. Also, the other question is this for JP, is this for global? It's both, right? That's the whole point of this simultaneous worldwide release celebration, because it is on both versions. And last year, the Cell and the Gohan both released on August 29th. So it's very, very soon, less than 2 weeks from when this launches on my channel, which, speaking of which, you want to be here for all that stuff, I got to plug. Come on, a lot of y'all watch and don't sub. You look down there, we're super close to 600K. So if you're enjoying the content today, finding it helpful, finding it whatever, consider subscribing. And as always, consider hitting that like button. Now, there's another thing too that I thought was kind of cool. Again, I'm not going to cover all this, but I did want to show you guys. We do get tickets, remember? So we get tickets based on how many Dragon Stones we spent in the previous year, which the way they calculate that is essentially for every 50 Dragon Stones that you spent within about the last year's span. For the 300 million download celebration, they calculated it from August 20th of 2018 until August 19th of 2019. So it'll be somewhere in that timeline for us this year. Every 50 Dragon Stones that you consumed turns into a ticket. And the cool thing from the V-Jump that Goresh translated, again, I might have links to everything here. We're talking the wiki, we're talking DBZ Space, Goresh's Twitter, all of that down below, is it looks like we'll be receiving special treasure items based on the amount of stones used over a period of time, which can be used to exchange for gacha tickets or characters directly, which is really, really cool. Now, the reason for that, which of course many of you guys that have been around for a long time will know, is because these banners are just overloaded with an insane amount of characters. This is the featured list. Do you see this? For the featured cards, it's 51 with still just a 10% rate. 51 cards. Now, it's not that big of a deal, especially, you know, if you well out like me or something like that, you're going to get, you know, 1,000 or more tickets. It's just kind of whatever. At some point, you're just like, okay, can I just get through these nearly? But, you know, when it comes to trying to get a certain character, if you don't have them, it's almost impossible. It's so many characters, 200, almost 50 characters total on the banner. So if you can actually use these, use whatever this special item to actually exchange and actually get, you know, a specific character as opposed to just tickets and summon, that's pretty friggin' sick. So I'm very, very, very happy about that. We do have these new screens. These are the sort of wallpapers that should begin within the next couple of days, that you know, counting down until the actual sort of celebration itself. They're very cool. Like, I really like the style of these. Of course, we get an MV one. I like the, you know, the aesthetic of having the character kind of matches in with the background and stuff, but kind of pops out of it. I've seen a lot of artists doing this lately, and it looks fantastic. Like, I really like that Super Saiyan 3 one right there. Finishing with Boo. So again, I do think the 2 dual Dokkan Fest is going to be a Boo and a Vegito. However, there's a character that we haven't gotten in a minute, and if you guys remember last year, we got, of course, a second legendary banner that launches around September, like 15th, 16th, something like that. And it was a TOP. Now, last year, the reason why it was a TOP is because they revamped LR Gohan. Because the community outrage of a revamp for LR Gohan had been going on for how long? You know what I mean? I mean, it literally looked like someone went to Photoshop and just slid his character PNG up and down to make his super attack. This year, obviously going into it, me included, and a lot of people would love to see an LR MV sort of revamp. And if that doesn't happen, he will probably not be on this banner. He'll be dug down into it, but probably not featured. We're probably going to get 2 characters, which just sounds crazy. 4 new LRs in the span of like 2.5 weeks sounds nuts. But 5-year did it, 4-year did it, right? 4-year celebration. We got 2 dual Dokkan Fest. Then we got 2 new brand new LRs. And then year 5, 2 brand new dual Dokkan Fest and 2 new LRs for a TOP banner. So it's not like it's anything outlandish or crazy. And the thing that, you know, we know this, Bandai loves money. We know Fusions like to make a lot of money. When was the last time we got a Super Gogeta from actual Fusion Reborn? Well, I'll tell you. It's just a 3-year celebration. That was the last time that we got an actual Super Gogeta from Fusion Reborn. So it would not surprise me if when the TOP drops, we get a Fusion Reborn character as in Super Gogeta. I don't think he'll be the dual Dokkan Fest. Again, Bandai likes money, so never throw it off the table. It wouldn't make sense. I think it's going to be LR Kid Buu or an LR Buuhan. An LR Buu of some form. Let's just throw that out there. An LR Buu of some form. But when the TOP gets here, I think at this point, Super Gogeta is in a place where they don't mind throwing him into the TOP, because that means he can be summoned on type banners. That means he can be summoned on any of those non-Dokkan Fest banners. He's in the pool, you know what I mean? But it's Super Gogeta. I think they hold Super Saiyan Gogeta from DBS Broly much higher now, and Super Gogeta is not fodder, but he's hype, but he's not so hype that they want to necessarily save him for a Dokkan Fest now. And I could easily see him becoming an actual LR on a TOP banner. The other one, to wrap this video up, that I do potentially see coming, if they, you know, again, if they do stick with TOP and we get 2 new LRs. The other one that I see coming along with this is like an end of Z, either Vegeta with an exchange ability into a Super Saiyan 3 Goku that then has like an active ability that is his Super Saiyan Spirit Bomb, like finisher type move, or it's just straight up an LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku from the end of Z that then of course has an active ability that uses his Super Saiyan Spirit Bomb, what he uses to, of course, basically finish off Z, finish off, you know, Kid Buu. So I think one of those 2 are probably going to happen here. And if Kid Buu is not one of the dual Dokkan Fest, I think Kid Buu is on this banner right here. I think this is the time that they finally give us an LR Kid Buu. So many people, I mean, seriously, so many people have been asking for an LR Kid Buu. Anyways, y'all, that's the video. As always, if you enjoyed it, consider going down there, hitting that like button, consider subscribing if you guys are new. I'm super excited for this. It still seems way easier to just call it a download celebration, but it's a simultaneous worldwide release celebration. Anyways, y'all, like I said, have a great day. Keep on keeping on. Best of luck on your summons, but I don't see you until then. Hopefully I do. Anyways, y'all have a great day. Keep on keeping on Nanogenix. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.